What's up everybody, Trinity here, and welcome back to the 2nd Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and today I'm not in my local comic book shop, Bases, Cards, and Comics, right here in Lancaster, California, to bring you all my comic book pull list, because new comic books are canceled right now. They're not out there. See, cancel culture, it does actually exist, and it just happened, and we all know what caused it, alright? So, hey, don't tell me cancel culture doesn't exist. Anyway, guys, normally I would be at my local comic book shop presenting you all with my comic book pull list, but with everything going on in the world right now, obviously new comic books are not coming out. So I decided to go out and, pick up a few books that I had there waiting for me that, were on my pull list, just some extras that I had. And also I was trying to think of a way to support my LCS as well as the comic book community. And I'm like, what better way to do that than giveaway, right? So make sure you stay to the end of the video where I'll talk a little bit more about the giveaway. I'm also going to be doing an unboxing here in this video because I just got something in the mail that I want you all to see, as that I got in and stuff like that, and we'll get into that. So starting off with the comic books that I pulled for the week, let's go ahead and get right into those. The first one that I have here is Avengers Black Widow. This is based on the Gamerverse. I haven't been reading any of these issues or anything like that. The reason I picked this one up is because of that Greg Land cover, and plus it's Black Widow. I mean, you got me with Black Widow. I don't know. You do. Plus that nice Greg Land cover. I thought this was a pretty nice cover, so I went ahead and picked that one up. I can't wait to read this one. I've heard that these books, these Gamerverse books, have actually been pretty good. So I don't know. I guess we'll find. I guess we'll read that and find out how that is. The next one I picked up here. These were ones that had released a couple weeks ago. These were Hexagon issue number 1. This was the A cover and the C cover. Yeah, the A and the C cover, and I'll probably be doing a giveaway on some of these here very soon as well. Maybe when the trade paperback comes out, just like I did with Neon Future, their first trade paperback that they ever put out on Impact Theory Comics, because that was their first title, was Neon Future. Maybe I'll do the same thing with Hexagon, because I've already read this, I've already reviewed this. You should go check out the video for that. Maybe I'll leave a link for that somewhere up here as well, where you can go and check it out. Guys, Hexagon is a pretty good book. Like I said, it's kind of got a, I don't know, like an 80s feel to it. It's got that 80s vibe to it. It takes place in the 80s, obviously. You can see that when you get into the story. And it's very reminiscent of like The Last Starfighter, but I think, while there's following some of those tropes, they do have something a little bit new to offer us from Impact Theory Comics, man. I'm telling you, I love what they do over there. You should go check out Tom Bilyeu's channel here on YouTube, or even go just check out ImpactTheory.com. Check out ImpactTheoryComics.com. They have free comics over there that you can read, digital versions of Neon Future. You can read the whole first volume. Maybe I'll leave some links to that down in the description here for you to check out, because Neon Future is my favorite book of last year. Like I said, I gave away a trade paperback of Volume 1 of Neon Future last year on my anniversary here on YouTube. Okay, the next one I've got here is Blade Runner 2019. Issue number 7. Now, you guys, if you were watching my comic book pull list, I did actually pull this I think it was the last week of the comic book days. But this is the issue number 7. This is the Sid Mead variant, and that's why I went ahead and I've been picking up all these Sid Mead variants because Sid Mead is the guy. He recently passed away, I want to say in December. He had passed away, but he did all the original concept artwork for Blade Runner, so that's why I've been trying to get all those Sid Mead variants on those. I think I have a couple out there that I still haven't got, and so I might be looking to some of you out there to pick some of those up if you haven't met your LCS. Maybe I'll hit some of you guys up. Okay, now the next one I have here isn't one that I picked up for myself. I've actually read this book, that it was pretty decent, and talked about it here on the channel, but I picked this up from my good friend Dylan over at Dylan's Comics. His LCS was closed, just due to the pandemic and everything going on right now, and he was looking for this variant cover of Decorum, issue number 1 by Jonathan Hickman. He was looking for this, so I told him, I was like, hey, my LCS has it. I told him a while back. I had him pull it for me, and I told him, I was like, hey, if you need it. So I got a hold of him, and I was like, hey, do you still need that? He's like, yeah. So I got to pick this up for my good friend Dylan. Gonna get that sent out to him here pretty soon. And I told him, I was like, hey, if there's anything else, might as well make it worth it if I'm gonna ship it out to you, right? Right? Might as well make it worth it. So let me know if there's anything else, and and that goes for anybody. If if you want anything, your LCS is closed, and you want to support an LCS still, let me know. I can still ship. And I'm not trying to make money on it or anything. It's for you. It's for you more than it is me. I'm just willing to help you out. All right. All right. And plus, my online, my comic book shop, they don't do online sales and all that stuff. They're more about the local, the local community and the local readers. They're not, into all, all the collector stuff and all that stuff. I mean, obviously, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for the new comic books that I've got. Now, this next one I want to tell you guys about. Like I said, I wanted to do a giveaway, something to help my LCS out, something to help you guys, the reader community, out. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this next one. And I'll leave instructions in the video on how to get entered into the giveaway and everything. I'm going to read it, do a review. But this one right here is going to be the Gates, The Gates of Gotham trade paperback. Yeah, Batman, The Gates of Gotham. Trade paperback written by Scott Snyder. Went ahead and picked that up. You guys know I don't read a whole lot of DC here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read this thing, give it a review, and we'll go ahead and do a giveaway on this, or we'll figure something out in the video. Can't wait to get this read. Probably, hopefully, here over the weekend and do that. So make sure you guys pay attention. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because that's one of the things that you're going to have to do to get entered into the giveaway, right? Is be subscribed to the channel and stuff like that. You got to support me, right? Come on. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for the comic books. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I do also have some things here to unbox, some things that came in the mail. And first one, whoo, you always love it when you get these envelopes in, right? Well, this one right here, and these things that I got here, I actually know what they are, but I want you guys to see these, all right? So let's go ahead and get into this this first one here. Oh, man. That was a bad cut. Maybe I need to, maybe I should have got some actual scissors. There we go. But guys, here we go. And I know what this is, anyway. But this right here, guys, are the papers to renew my franchise. In case you guys don't know, I run my own business, and these are the letters from the corporate office for me to have signed and everything to renew my franchise, guys. That's right. In case, like I said, if you guys don't know, I do run my own business. There's links down in the description where you can learn more about that kinds of stuff. But yeah, run my own business. It's a small franchise. It's a very good thing I've been doing now for about going on 6 years now. I really enjoy doing it. Can't wait to sign these new these papers to renew my franchise. But anyway, guys, give me a round of applause. Give me a congratulations. Yay! Give me a pat on the back. Yay! I don't know. I'm just giving you. I just wanted you. I don't know. It was a new package. I said unboxing. I figured I might as well give you your money's worth. But the one I really have is right here, guys. I already know what's in this. I can't wait to read this. It even says there, please handle with care. Please handle with care. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get this thing open because you know what? I'm excited to get this in. Like I said, I already know what it is. So there's no mystery in it for me. But you guys don't know what it is. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. There we go. You know how these bubble mailers are. But let's go ahead, get into this. I'll tell you that this package arrived from Canada, all right? And here's what we got. Okay, make sure there's nothing else in there. And this right here is the trade paperback hardcover of Kill Crazy Nympho's Attack. This is a book that was written by with Daniel Wayne, Jen, and Sylvia Soska. You guys know how much I love the Soska sisters. I can't express to you guys how much I enjoy the Soska sisters. I love their work. I got a chance to meet them. I've got some my Black Widow comics signed by them, and they just sent me this in the mail. And here they got it signed on the front. It says, "Dearest Trinity, bless you for such kindness, peace, and enjoy this filth." I believe that one is that one Sylvia Saska? That one, I think that one's Sylvia. That signed that here, and it says, "To our friend Trinity, one of the good ones." I believe that one's Jen Saska right there that signed that one. And I can't I I can't really say how much it means for me to get this in. I don't want to express to you guys these the connections that we make here. You know, being just a dude on YouTube, they're real connections. I've met a lot of awesome people here running, doing this channel and things like that. And that includes people like you that come here and watch my videos and things like that. I was fortunate enough to meet these awesome ladies, and they actually gifted this to me. These things are hard to find. It is a very rare book, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. I can't even tell you guys how much I really do appreciate getting this in. Like I said, you guys know I love the Saska sisters here. I can't wait to read this. I can't wait to review this for you guys, show you guys a little bit more about this book. And I've been waiting to get this to read this for almost a year now. They had this, they did this campaign, I believe it was a little over a year ago, and then this came out, and then they had been running a campaign, and I'm just really glad to have gotten this in. Like I said, guys, you guys know the love I have for Jen and Sylvia Saska here on the channel. I can't wait to get this in. This just came in here on New Comic Book Day, and man, this is definitely a New Comic Book Day for the books. I'm not sure that one will ever get better than this. Jen and Sylvia Saska, thank you so much. I'm not sure if you'll ever watch this video, but thank you so much for this from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate this. Love you ladies to death. And I can't wait to get my eyes on this thing and give it a read. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I've been waiting to get that thing in and check this out. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for my comic book pull list this week. Like I said, there's no new comics out right now, but there are still ways, you know, you can go out and get some trade. Whoa! We went a little too far into that, right? Well, what's up, guys? Yeah, so man, that was. I hope you're all doing well today. Yeah, I shot that video. It was supposed to be for my new comic book pull list, you know, because like New Comic Book Day isn't happening right now. in case you didn't know that. So I went out and picked up some comics from my LCS. Picked some up for good friend Dylan from Dylan's Comics. I got this thing came in the mail last night, so I went ahead and got that opened up, man. Again, like I got this thing in the mail, dude. Like, and like I was saying, there at the end of that pre-recorded video, there, man. Like seriously, getting here and yeah, false alarm. Getting here on YouTube is a really cool thing, you know. We make a lot of great connections with people here, and you know, just things happen. You know what I mean? I've met a lot of great people since I've started being here on YouTube, and that was God. I think I started back in November of 2018. At the very end of November, as a matter of fact, is when I first started this channel. And you know, like I don't know what it is, like what brought you guys here, but it's awesome, man. I've met a lot of great people out there, you know. And it as big of a community as you think it is. You think about YouTube and all these people out there around the world and everybody doing it. You think like, man, this is like it's like a big world and everything. You know, like nobody's gonna notice me, but like people do. You know what I mean? We do actually make connections, you know, and, you know, while a lot of us may not really meet each other in person all the time, you know, the connections that we make are real, and it's a really cool thing. And, you know, like I said, I was fortunate to meet them, and they did sent this out as a gift. These books are not going for cheap if you go to try to find this trade paperback, especially if you try to get one through them with it signed and everything. No, I'm not crying. It's just I just get just my nose is a little runny. I swear. But yeah, again, like to me, this book that they sent me here. It's a hard hardcover trade. I guess not a trade paperback, graphic novel, I guess, and it's really nice. I flipped through it. I flipped through it, and dude, I can't wait to get into this book. It looks nuts, bro. It looks great. It looks great. I can't wait to get this thing read. But to me, this book is kind of representative of like all of you guys. You know, everybody here in the community who has been here and comes and watches my videos and comes and hangs out. And leaves your comments down in the comment sections and interacts in whatever ways, man. This kinds of stuff doesn't help without you guys. If I was just some dude sitting here and like nobody was watching my videos, they're not gonna know who I am, and to wanna to wanna sign this and personalize this in this way, and say these and say these nice things about me, and just in any way that I've ever interacted with the Saska sisters. Like this stuff like this is like, I mean, sure, it's like me. I mean, just me, but it's all thanks to you guys. Like I said, for you guys coming here and watching my videos and helping this channel grow and be a part of this community. And this book to me is representative of that, and it means that like this really does mean a lot to me, and I can't even express in words how much something like this means. It's just truly awesome. It's just truly awesome. Now, and before I go on to anything else, I wanted to say what's up to everybody, and hope that you're all doing well. There are several people in our community of nerds right now who are sick. You know what I mean? And whether it's with everything going on with part of the pandemic and stuff like that, or even if it's just a sickness that's hitting them right now, I hope all of you are doing well. And well wishes go out to those of you who are sick right now, and even those who are sick and affected by what's going on right now with this current pandemic going on in the world. So whether it's from that or not, I hope you're all doing good. I hope everybody out there is doing well. In case you don't know, Josh from the Den of Nerds, they normally do the Den of Nerds live every single morning. He posted that he was sick and everything, said it was nothing serious, and we'll hope it's not. I genuinely do hope it's not, because you know what? Nobody out there no real sane person out there wishes bad on anybody. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a person I know, that I know personally that I want to know that kind of wishes sickness or bad things on people. You know what I mean? Even those really bad people, like the really bad people, that's a whole different thing, and that's not wishing bad on them. But anyway, I think you guys know what I mean. I hope everybody out there is doing well, and I hope you're all doing well and in good health. And if not, that you hopefully you soon get there. Whatever it is that is, if you are ailing right now, whatever it is, you will pull through it. Trust me when I say the power of positive thinking. It really does help. It really does help. Stop, and it's not even just having to be positive, but just stop with the negative speak. You know what I mean? Just stop with the negative speak. You don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Words are important. Words mean things. Especially if you're saying them to yourself, especially in your head. It really does make a huge difference. So yeah. I don't know. I guess did we get a little bit serious here today on the 2nd Street Marvel? Well, anyway, guys, let's see. I see we got a bunch of awesome people here that I've seen in the chats. We got Wayne White, Aduda Reviews, Vlad Riot, Friend Jexture, I Need More Chicken Nuggets, Gary North, thank you for being here. Chaos of Comics has another cancel culture joke? No! I'm like, what? Marvel Comics is a back issue? Yeah, it's a back issue. James is here. Thank you so much for being here. He was actually USMC Rebels here. James, he was over on Fanjexter's channel last night. Him and Snowdub, they were doing the Debate 8 as they talked about Batman films. It was a good vote. Although the movie that I wanted to win didn't win, but when does it ever? It's not my fault that people don't have good taste in movies or just don't know good movies. Is that my fault? I don't know. But yeah, let's see who else we got here. Where's the Saska Sisters comic? Oh yeah, you've seen it there, man. I'm telling you, dude, it's badass, dude. I started flipping through it, and I'm telling you, bro, I was like, whoa! I'm like, dude, I can't, because I flipped through. I probably looked at most of the pages, like some of the art, just kind of flipping through. I was like, dude, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good, bro. It's gonna be great. Rob Boswell, thank you for being here. James says, "Am I watching a recording?" No, 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 no. It's not. It wasn't recording. That was all live. Wonder why you weren't in your chair. um, yeah, let's see. Bake the Snake is here. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, make sure you check out the Ribbit and Bigot show. Go subscribe to Snow Dub Music and Entertainment. Check out definitely check out Snow Dub Music and Entertainment. They do a show every Saturday called the Ribbit and Bigot Show, the Ribbit, Bigot, and Blonde Show. And they rotate whose channel it's on. Sometimes it's on Kermit's channel. Sometimes it's on Snow Dub's channel. Sometimes it's over on Meg's channel. So make sure you go check it out. Sweet, it's like the Holy Grail trade paperback. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, and the false alarm on the music. Wayne White says, "Yo, I recommend Fantastic Four number 551 through 553. It's a story called Epilogue, but it's not an epilogue to anything. It's a time travel story, and it's great. It was written in 2010. Okay, yeah, I have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. And it's a story you do not need to have any context for, but it does bring up some stuff that comes back later in Hickman's run. All right." Cool deal. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say the stuff in the Hickman X-Men stuff. It's really tied into a lot of things that happened in the past. Like it even tied into like issue 21 of the Uncanny X-Men that just ended right before this series started. They had where I think it was from Marauders, where Sebastian Shaw goes and basically they bring back to life his son Shinobi Shaw, who actually died in the Uncanny X-Men issue number 21. Of the run that just finished right before all of this started. That's why his hand was frozen into his head. All that happens in that issue. I like when somebody actually appreciates their fans. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude, I'm telling you, the Saska sisters, they're the best. They're the best. That's all I can say. Mike Rogers, thank you so much for being here. Captain Pennsylvania says, "I made it again. All right, thanks for being here, Cap. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Even when they say it, they don't mean it. What's that? Oh, so some people are just upset that their high school days are over. What can you do? Yeah. I don't care. I don't care about nuggets. I need more chicken nuggets. Marshawn Lynch style chicken. What? You're just mad Batman and Robin didn't make the bracket. Oh yeah, man, I know, right? Batman and Robin should have been up there. Batman and Robin should have been up there. But seriously, like if you've never dried your laundry with the power of kung fu, you're just letting the best things in life pass you by. Yeah. Good morning, fellas, says LB. Hey, where's the I am here at, man? What happened? Nipples always wins. Batman and Robin would have beat Dark Knight. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And when it comes to the Dark Knight trilogy, those movies are my favorite as they came out. My favorite is Batman Begins, and then it goes, then Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises, just in the order it came out, right? Like it just seems to make sense. It's so weird. So weird. Yesy Lou Comics and Pops, thank you so much for being here. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Thank you for being here. Glad you could make it. Doing a lot better. All right, man. Good deal. Good deal. Appreciating fans equals you. Hey, I do what I can, man. Just because like I said, I'm like nobody's watching my videos without you guys. I mean, you guys here watching the videos helps push them in the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff, and why people subscribe to me and all that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I am truly grateful of all of that stuff, man. Of all of you guys being here. I draw my laundry with Goju Ryu, sidekick Denny. All right, there you go. Hell yeah. Batman and Robin is the best Batman movie ever, purely for Alicia Silverstone's suiting up scene. Yeah. Yeah. I need more chicken nuggets, says, and the nipple suit, right? Yeah, the nipple suit. All right, guys, so I also did want to say something else. Like I showed you guys the comic books I got this book that means a lot, seriously, from Jen and Sylvia Soska. Dude, I'm telling you, I can't wait to read this damn book. But I also went out there, in case you guys don't know, let me see, where are they at? I don't know. Well, recently I did a video not too long ago. You know, these weirdos out there. Somebody's saying I'm too harsh on modern comics, and I did a video on it. And I'm like, man, I don't feel I'm too harsh on any comics. I feel like I feel, and I think, some of the people out there kind of felt the same way. Kind of feel like, well, a couple people like, well, I think you're a little too nice to him. I'm like, I know, me too. Like, half the time I'm sitting there doing a video, I'm like, man, who the hell? I know somebody out there is gonna be out here watching this video and be like, this dude's a damn shill, man. This motherfucker, this dude won't say that a comic book is bad, will he? Will he say that a comic book is bad? Will he say that a comic book is bad? No, I don't think he will. Look, you go even watch the video that he did on Fearless, the fiercest female warriors of the Marvel Universe. Go watch that video and damn, look at this dude. Like, he wants to say the book sucks so bad in the video. He won't even do it. He won't even do it. I didn't even do it. You know what I'm saying? So, what I actually did, since it was New Comic Book Day, and has been the past couple of weeks, and I've missed out on comic books by the big publishers out there. You guys know I've been buying books from everywhere. I get Marvel books. I've got a few titles from DC that I read. I get books on Image Comics. I get some from IDW. I go out there. I get some from Boom Studios, who's been putting out some great damn books. I go out there and I support Vault Comics. You know what I mean? Vault Comics, who is like, I just really discovered them last year and started reading a bunch of their titles. Great publisher, great books. Aftershock Comics. Love their books, man. They're doing good stuff, man. They're doing good stuff. A lot of these books I've done reviews on, and I need to do more on. Because, I need to do more on. I see all these great books. I don't see enough people talking about them. I don't see enough people reading them, and that's why I do the videos, because I would like you guys to go out and check out some of these books. That's why I try to do more of the indie books, because I know not everybody wants all the superheroes. Not everybody wants a Marvel book. Not everybody wants a DC book, but there are these other publishers out there who are making great damn comic books, and I've been out there trying to promote those. That's kind of the point of the channel, is to get you guys into some of these comic books. I've talked a lot about Vault Comics. I've talked a lot about some Aftershock Comics and things like that. But in case you guys don't know, I'm too harsh on modern comics. Just thought I'd bring that back up again, because I figured what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a little more harsh. I recently got the access to the memberships and stuff like that here on YouTube. So maybe I'm gonna do some of that, but maybe I'm gonna do some more videos, and I'm gonna be a little more critical. And maybe it's gonna be for those members. You know what I mean? For the people who want to join the memberships. And I'm not sure what the memberships have to do with, but I figured maybe that's what I'll do. Is I'll do some of those videos there, being a little more harsh on comics. And maybe I'm not just going for modern comics, and I'm not just going after Marvel and DC. Alright? Because I have other books that I've bought. Yeah. From actual, indie publishers, the actual creators out there who are doing Indiegogos and Kickstarters. I've actually backed Preston Poulter from Pocket Jacks Comics. Now, I will tell you, he's kind of an outspoken fella out there on the in the YouTube sphere, and out there on Twitter. He does his own comics. He's got one called White Lily. I have all 4 issues. Issue number 5 is getting ready to launch here pretty soon. I'm probably going to pick a copy of that up as well, and I'll do some reviews on those. I've been meaning to do reviews on all those because I've read all of the White Lily issues. I also got his Guinevere and the Divinity Factory first 2 issues, and I need to do some reviews on those. I still have to read issue number 2, but that was a recent book. I think I got that in, I don't know, maybe about 2 months ago. Just been busy with a whole lot of stuff and haven't got to it. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna talk about them. But also, since I've missed New Comic Book Day the past few weeks, I went out there and I picked up a couple other comic books. Yesterday, I went out there and I actually backed your boy Zach's book, Pandemic. Yeah. book that he's doing. It's only one issue so far that they're doing. It kind of all started off. The idea came because of this current pandemic going on right now. So I went ahead and I ordered it. I backed the project, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get it in, and we're gonna read the comic book, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna review it. We're gonna review it. Gonna review it, and then I also went ahead and backed his Iron Sights 2 Psychos book as well. So I guess you could say, it looks like I've got a little bit of everything out there. I've got the mainstream books with the Marvels, the DCs, and the Image, and the Vaults, and the Aftershocks, and the Red Fives, and the thises and the that's. I've got more coming up with Mad Cave Studios. I got some books from them. I can't wait to read some of those as well. One I was really looking forward to called RV9. We've got them all, folks. We've got them all. Now I've also got Preston Poulter, who's kind of the outspoken guy there, who fights a lot with the guys in the Comics Gate community. I've got some Comics Gate books coming in now as well, so I guess we're really going to get in knee-deep into the shit now, guys. Alright? Do I need to be harsh on these books? Should I be harsh on these books? I mean, apparently I haven't been harsh enough, and I guess we're going to find out a little more coming soon. I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I've read the Preston Poulter books. Like I said, the White Lily books, the first 4 issues. I have some critiques on those, but altogether, the story's been pretty good. The Guinevere and the Divinity Factory, the first issue, I thought it was pretty decent. The art in all the books are actually pretty good. Like I said, I haven't checked out the. I haven't really seen the art in the Richard C. Meyer books, in the Your Boy Zach books. I haven't really seen those. I've seen on the campaign they got some of the art in there. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll see when it actually comes in. Obviously I just got this one in. We're gonna review this one, and what images I can show you out of this book, I will show you when I do a review of this one as well. But maybe we'll go ahead and dig into these, and maybe we'll change up some of the comic book reviews, and maybe we'll just go at it a little harder, right? Since I'm already hard enough, fucking I might as well, man. We're going all the way. We're going all the way, damn it. And then at this point, can't nobody say that I don't support and haven't supported and backed all of the different little sects of comic book creators, right? I've got all the bases covered. And we're gonna go at it, and we're gonna have some fun getting into these comics and getting into these reviews and having some fun. It's gonna be great. But again, those ones will, probably just be for members and Patreon supporters. There's links down in the description. You can learn about that stuff. Will be for those people because, like, you know what? Like these books, these indie books, they cost quite a little bit more coin than your little $3.99 books that we get from Marvel every week. You know what I mean? They're in DC, and they cost a little more than $3.99, folks. So it's a premium service. Damn it. That's what we're going to do. That's some of the videos that I'm going to do for my Patreon supporters, and when I get memberships and everything figured out here for the channel, we'll get all that figured out. We'll get all that figured out as soon as I can do that. But yeah, we're going to have some fun getting into that. We'll get into the books, and we'll be a little more critical, and we'll dissect them a little. Speaking of which, you know what? I've got a video that I've done a review. Like I was saying at the beginning of the week, my plan for this week is to read through some of these books and do some videos here for the channel. Starting with Last Stop on Scout Comics. I've shot this video like 4 damn times, and like every time I watch it, I'm just not happy with it at all. I don't know why, what it is. I got really picky, and I'm just not happy with the video. But then I said I'm gonna be getting read through the Assault on Pleasant Hill, doing some reviews and getting those shot, and then we're gonna do a video after all that. Maybe we'll do a live stream talking about how all of them what I think about them and how I think they might relate to the MCU and things coming up. So got a lot of great stuff coming up, guys. Got a lot of great stuff. Just things planned out here, and I can't wait to get all this stuff made for you guys. You know, some new content coming to the channel. We're not slowing down here, folks. We're not slowing down. Well, I know I've slowed down on videos lately because I've been, man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get my reviews a little bit different, something a little bit different, because you know I feel like every time that I go and shoot a comic book review, I feel like it's the same video every time, and I wanted to change it up and maybe going through and doing like I'm talking about with some of these books and getting a little more critical on them. Maybe that's exactly what I need to do. Maybe that's just what needs to be done. Okay, so let's get in here and see what you're all doing. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Make sure if you guys are here, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, or feel free to give it a thumbs down. It's all good. I'm not gonna. I don't. This doesn't like feed my ego saying like, yeah, I got all those likes on this whole video. Somebody left me a dislike. No, it's all good. Sometimes I feel like I need more dislikes, and maybe that's why we're gonna get into some of this stuff. Okay, I still me a proper Dick Grayson. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. And can you imagine? Remember in that what was the Batman movie? You know, remember? Yeah, they had what's his name in there? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Ah, damn. I feel like that was a missed opportunity right there, was it not? Joseph Gordon-Levitt is fucking awesome, man. Speaking of Dark Knight Rises, is my man Chillmonger. Guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to Chillmonger, like you need to go click those little bubbles on the side of his name, on the side of the channel there, and go to Chillmonger's channel and subscribe to his channel and check out his stuff. This dude does not have enough. This dude should have more subscribers than I do. Just go check out his shit. He's a great content creator. Speaking of Dark Knight Rises, I saw a Bane meme that said he wore a mask, locked down a city, canceled sporting events. Root of the problem was a bat. That's hilarious. That's funny. Will Gentry says, do you think you'll ever stop reading comics? Probably not. Do you think you'll ever get to an age when you find yourself thinking, I just ain't bothered anymore. I'm not scared anymore. It just reminded me of Home Alone. I'm not scared anymore. I just ain't bothered anymore. No, I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, it just depends on what it is. Because I've found lately, like, I really do like a lot of the horror books that I've been reading. Like I said, like The Plot on Vault Comics is a great one. There's one called Mall that they did too. It's really great. Done by actually the same writer. That is really good. So I think just mixing it up is kind of what's important. Finding what you want to read, because like as long as they always give me some great some good cyberpunk books as well, dude. I love cyberpunk, man. I don't know what it is. Nah, Corona man. Captain Pencil. Well, I've been reading comics for 31 years myself. Gets more exciting every year. Absolutely. I Need More Chicken Nuggets says comics almost died in the 90s. They're actually doing relatively pretty fine now with all the current superhero craze. I think the movies are doing good. I don't the comics not. I mean it's kind of proven itself right now. Really, but like the IP itself, like the comics characters and stuff like that. I mean they're pretty popular. But the comics right now, I mean. Obviously, right now, I mean, there is no right now, honestly, but it can improve. There's major room for improvement. I stand corrected on something. Fantastic Four number is 554 is the issue that Mark Miller run begins, and that's where some of the concepts Hickman uses later comes from. Okay, all right, not from the epilogue story. All right, no problem. Cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, Wayne, do some videos, bro. Do some videos on that stuff, man. 90s tried so hard to be violent, right? Wolf Warner, what's up, man? He says, good AM, bro. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, Wolf Warner, man. Man, you were doing a live stream yesterday. I was on somebody else's live stream yesterday, and I missed your live stream. If you guys don't know Wolf Warner, you guys gotta go sub him up too, bro. Like, this dude brings the energy in his videos. Like, I've done some videos where I thought I brought the energy. Nah, dude. Like, this dude Like he's like the Elvis Presley of rock and roll back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you remember what Eddie Murphy said about Elvis Presley, right? Yeah, make you throw your panties on the stage. But Wolf Warner's awesome, guys. Go check him out. 90s, or as we call it, Age of Edge. Right? Age of Edge, huh? Love the Burn Fantastic Four with She-Hulk. My Green Goddess. All right. I'll have to check that out as well. Yeah, Age of Edge. Huh. It got crazy. All right. Will Gentry says, "Well, here's the problem, Trinity. You are honest about modern comics, and honesty is just too harsh. It's not a puff piece review. If it's not a puff piece review, then you're clearly a racist, bigoted, transphobic, ableist monster." Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, is like I haven't, like, in my, I don't know. I can't say I haven't been honest in my videos, but I haven't been. I haven't been critical. You know what I mean? Like, harshly critical, because I think that even when something sucks, I've got to say more than it sucks. This sucks. To me, that just sounds like, it sucks. That's what, when I hear somebody just say some shit like that, like, it sucks. That's all I hear. That's all I see, is I just think of somebody. It sucks. Well, that's what I think of. That's what I think of. Or what's that? Or what's that other meme that we see out there with the Mister Rogers thing? He puts on a little clown face. Like, come on, it sucks. Like, you can do better than that. My kid can say it sucks. Even my kid can tell you why it sucks better than just it sucks. Oh man. Wolf Warner says Pandemica by Jonathan Mayberry is a fascinating read. That's the one, oh man, that's not on ID, oh man, it's not on Image. Who is that on? Who is it? That's not on Image, is it? Is that IDW? No, it's not Dark Horse, is it? No, I can't remember who it is. Pandemica. I remember seeing that come out, because that came out last year. I remember that coming out. I never got a chance to read it though. I only heard from one person that I know of that read it. Said it was like, said it wasn't that great. But yeah, if you got some reviews of that, Wolf Warner, I'll have to go back and check those out. I actually don't mind the edginess, since it was hardwired into me since my childhood in the 90s. The edginess, as far as, like, edginess as far as what? Will Gentry says, "Are you going to get Anna's Vampirella cover?" No. No. And I'm not going to say anything, because if I say anything, I'm too harsh, and I'm mean. Mad Cave has some hot reads indeed. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that RV9 looks very interesting. I've been wanting to read that, and I think it was getting ready to come out on trade paperback too, or maybe it did, and I just didn't order it for my LCS soon enough. And Wolf Warner, I remember him from Black Panther, circa 2009. Who's that? Oh, you mean that writer, Jonathan Mayberry? Is that who you're talking about? Killmonger? I'm thinking so. I'm Two Skills. Thank you so much for being here. I need more chicken nuggets. My dad made me start from the 60s and move forward. It was exciting but weird for me at first. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I think it was a little more, like, it was a little more fun in the older days. Like, it wasn't, like, as serious, but that's because the storytelling was different back then, too. It was a different era, you know what I mean? So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, and I haven't read enough old comic books. I've read some here and there that I've went back and read. So I mean, not a whole lot, but some good ones from like the 70s and stuff like that. Fun in the sunset. YouTube membership about to be like community college. YouTuber, get it? I know, right? I know. That's LB, like I said, I got the email the other day. I was like, oh, cool. Then like everybody's getting. I'm like, oh, never mind. I suck like everybody else, man. Shit. That's actually a perfect. That is actually a perfect example for both. Oh, 60s is like LSD to 90s ecstasy, right? Yeah. Chillmonger says we just changed. Uh, we all just changed our likes to dislikes. Trinity, nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. uh, Fan Injector says disappointed. Only a few of yous switched from likes to dislikes. Oh, a few of us. Yeah, I know. What's up with that, man? Chillmonger does have a great channel, man. Yeah, Chillmonger's the fucking man, bro. Porter Stanley, thank you so much for being here. Says you get anything on your Streamlab? Um, as far as what? Oh, like this? Yeah, there should be. Um, yeah, I was gonna say there's links down in the description for like the Streamlabs and stuff like that. Yeah. Um, I do. And Porter Stanley, thank you so much for being here, man. If you guys don't know Porter Stanley's awesome. Big contributor, big fan of Young Rip of 5'9". Just like myself, you guys know I like watching Young Rip of 5'9", man. Good stuff. But yeah, but yeah, anything your stream lab? Yeah. Will Gentry says you can't do that. You can't do that anymore, dude. It won't let you go to. It won't let you go to channel anymore. It sucks. You can't do that anymore. Can't do what anymore? As far as I'm not sure what you're talking about. Won't let you go to channel anymore. Zen World, thank you so much for being here. Says enjoy your content and flow. Well, thank you, Zen World. I appreciate that. And I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Seen you been doing some of those like some more of the gaming stuff lately. Due to reviews, says Donnie Darko. You know, I've never seen that movie. That's another one of those movies that like you know about and you know it's good, but you've never seen it, and it's like you put off seeing it and you don't see it, and you feel embarrassed that you haven't seen it, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But I need to see Donnie Darko. And I've seen parts of it, just not the whole thing. Perp Minded, thank you so much for being here. Due to reviews, says Perp. Can we collaborate if you can go live after? We can collaborate if you can go live after this. I've got burning questions ready to ask. All right. Yeah, we can do something, Chillmonger. Let's see. Oh man, it just jumped on me again. It's Thursday. Have no clue when I'm not working. I know, right? Hi, Anthony Manzano. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Maybe it's Saturday. Yeah, right. Saying it sucks as a reaction. It's not analysis. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's what I feel like when I see people say it sucks. I feel like they're like, ooh, ooh. I feel, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man. Okay. Anyway. And now we turn to Trinity for his in-depth report on this week's comic book. It sucks. Thanks, Trinity. We'll be back for next week's more equally in-depth reviews. Right? Yeah. Me Too Med. What's up? How you doing? Or the two Med 2. There you go. Star Wars Network. How you doing? Just swinging through to drop a like. All right. Well, thank you. Hope you're doing well. I hope to stay a while after hitting that like. Yeah, LB. Yeah, dude. Stay a while. Kick it. Let's kick it. 70s Uncanny X-Men is my number one. Claremont made mutants for me. Nice. Yeah, and I need to get back and read some of the old. I got like an old reprint, probably like second, I don't know, issue or something of the first issue of X-Men. It's like a reprint. And it's an old reprint too, so I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure if that reprint's worth anything, but it might be. I don't know. It's old. It's old. Let's see. When you said I'm not afraid anymore, I thought you were referring to Donnie. Oh no, no, Home Alone. I'm not afraid anymore. Anthony says, have you read the Conan the Barbarian comics? If you have, do you recommend it? Is it really good or it's not worth it? I haven't read any of the recent ones. I read a couple back when I was a kid. I remember thinking they were pretty badass. But if you want somebody to ask, if you want our resident expert on Conan. Look no further than Captain Pennsylvania, and we're gonna have him on the show soon. Cap's gonna be on here, and we're gonna get into some Conan talk. He's gonna fill us in on some of that, and he's gonna show you guys his love for Conan. But he's definitely the person to ask, and I would say yes. Read some. He would definitely say yes. I need more chicken nuggets. Says, is Charles Xavier going to turn back into his paraplegic human-loving self again at the end of Dawn of X saga? I don't know. That's a great question. That's a great question, and I'll tell you why. Because, and I've got to go back and do some reading. I wanted to do some videos on this, some kind of retrospective reviews of everything that we've got from knowing what we know now compared to what we knew then, and things like that with the House of X and all this Dawn of X stuff going on. I want to do some videos talking about that, because you know what? You bring up this good question about that, and I think at the end of it all, chicken nuggets, the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. Because I think we've actually already seen the end of everything, what happens. I think we've already seen the end. Seriously, I think we've seen the end. We were in a chat the other week talking about this. I can't remember if this was when me and Dylan and Chris were on a live stream, and we were talking about a lot of things that have been going on. And we started talking about things, and I started thinking, I was like, we started kind of piecing it together, and I think we even said it in that live stream, but I think we've already seen the end. I think we already know how all of this turns out. I think we know how all of it's going to turn out. We've seen it. We've seen the end. And then everything's going to go back to exactly what it has always been. It's going to go back to what it's always been, because with everything that's happened, I think it's going to, everything's going to start back over, and they're going to be like, okay, you know what? Instead of doing everything we did, trying to stop this, the advanced technology, trying to stop the plant technology, all the different things going on there, the experiments and everything. Instead of doing all of that, just let life play out and do things how they've always done them. And not change anything. Leave the past alone. Don't change anything, because tampering with it makes things even worse. Just don't mess with the way things naturally happen. Don't intervene. I think that's going to be the overlying issue. Is they're going to be like, you know what? With all of Moira's lives, we should have not done anything. We should have just let life go on how it is. Moira, do you and whatever you need to do, but we cannot stop these things in motion, because it makes them go into motion faster, and we end up with the same result every single time. So it's not even worth us trying to fight against it. I think that's what's going to happen. So I think he's going to go back to his normal self. Cap says, I don't think he will. I kind of like the new check. Yeah, he's a little weird. Conan is amazing. The newest run is excellent. There you go. If you love Wolverine, you'll love Conan more. Yes. Oh, guys, you know what? I just wanted to say, there's these images going on out there that have Cyclops and Wolverine there, like they were laying in bed, and they were like they just got done. Yeah, guys, it's fake. It's fake bullshit. It's fan art. It's fan art, guys. Okay, I've seen this thing going around on Twitter and Facebook and shit. All these weirdos, all the weirdos out there making a big deal out of this. Oh, look what Marvel's doing. Oh, so woke. You see what they're doing to Wolverine? He's gay now. Him and the Cyclops. Anyway, that shit's fake, guys. If you see that out there, it's fake. It's fucking fan art, okay? It's fan art. People out there, well, they've made allusions to it in the recent comics. They've made allusions to that they're both humping the same chick. They haven't made any allusions to that they're sitting there poking each other, okay? There's a difference. Besides, it's not gay if it happens in a three-way, right? Isn't that It's a thing. It's a thing. It was Saturday Night Live said it, not me. It was Andy Samberg. It was Andy Samberg and Justin Timberlake. All right, but seriously, that shit's fake. Oh, and did you guys see the stuff about Mark Ruffalo? Did you guys see? You see, look, we get into new shit here at the end of the show. Did you guys see the thing about Mark Ruffalo? What he did? What he said? What he said in that interview? He said in an interview about there's nothing for sure on the table with the Incredible Hulk going to be in the She-Hulk series or anything like that. They really have nothing planned. He don't really know. He's open to ideas. They had some ideas, but nothing's really come about. But I'm sure it's going to end up, yeah. Um, let's see. Well, I sent you something in Streamlabs. Check it out. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if there's. I'm not sure if it'll let me get to my Streamlabs through here. Let's see. We'll try this out. There we go. Oh, come on. It's taking so long here. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Why is this thing all acting weird on me? Okay, I haven't got anything on here. Haven't got anything here on the Streamlabs yet. It's not showing anything, but like the Streamlabs runs weird here on a Mac, and I see it looks like they finally put a Mac patch in here or something. But yeah, make sure I got all that turned on. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. I will do that. Those Porter Stanley. We'll check that out and see what's going on there with that, man. I'm not sure why it's not working here. I need more chicken nuggets. Says Marvel DC crossover. I think they're probably gonna do one. Apparently, it looked like they were doing one anyway. Through the Thor comic, kinda sorta. So I don't know. We'll see. Chillmonger says maybe that's why the X-Men comics don't have legacy numbering. Yeah, it could be. It could be, because I'm thinking. Sorry for the late response. I was a little behind on your stream. Actually, no, you're all good, Porter Stan. Like, dude, I'm always behind on the chat anyway. I think I finally put that in the description on my videos. That come and laugh as I fall way behind on the chat. But yeah, no problem. No problem, man. Anthony Manzano, I think it was 15. Start with the Conan the Barbarian, and I have so much more. Do you have Twitter or a way to send you stuff? Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Captain Pennsylvania is our resident Conan expert, man. He knows his Conan shit for sure. Marvel DC on the big screen has to happen someday. Yeah, one of these days. I'm sure something will happen. I'm sure something will happen eventually. It needs to. Oh, what's that look like? Yeah. Okay. No, it's the Sword of X. It's a mutant crossover. I don't know why they call it a crossover. Oh, which one? Oh, the Sword of X. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It's not necessarily always the same. Age of Apocalypse and Days of Future Past are different possible futures. Right, right, yeah, indeed. Anthony Manzano says, Second Street, do you think with comic book stores they're going to start not having physical stores anymore after the virus in it? So most of the product online, including memorabilia. No, no. I think any of the places, any of the LCSs that close, I mean, I think a lot of them do more than just comic books. So, I mean, while like some of them are closed and things right now, I think they'll all be back. Will it all be back in the same capacity? Moreover, it's more the comic book industry. Is it going to? How's it going to recover and come out of everything that's happened? Um, Everything that's happened right now. Like how's it going to recover? Is kind of the bigger question that I have, honestly. Um, Cyclops don't do man love. Man love is okay, but Scott doesn't do it. I know, right, dude? I'm telling you, these people are going nuts already, dude. They're going crazy. Cyclops would never get with Wolverine, right? Logan just watches; he doesn't participate. Cyclops and Logan makes no sense. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. The shippers, bruh. It's the shippers. Just focus on Jean while awkwardly avoiding eye contact. Oh man, you guys are funny. You guys are funny, man. Um, let's see. A dude of reviews is laughing aggressively. Says, "Oh, what'd you say? Aggressively says X-Men does not have numbering because the numbered issues are Moira's 12th life. We'll see. Uh, we see a Planet Mind about to take her powers at the end of House of X. Right, right. Um. Oh, Porter Stanley with a $25 super chat. Thank you so much, Stanley. Says being Streamlabs is being Streamlabs being weird for you. Here you go. A little support for a friend that's always in Young Rips 5-9 chat with me. Thank you, Porter Stanley. I greatly appreciate that. Like I said, guys, Porter Stanley is awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's weird that the Streamlabs isn't working. But thank you, Porter Stanley. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, man, and it's always awesome being there in Young Rip of 5-9's streams, man. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's gonna be streaming a little bit later today, guys. In case you guys haven't checked it out, go check out the streams. He's always over there. You guys know Young Rip at 5-9. He's always over there pissing people off. And it's always fun, good chats, and meet a lot of great people over there in his chats as well. Like I was saying earlier, guys, this YouTube thing, we think it's such a small world out there, or like a big world out there, but it's really small. When we get out there and we start interacting in the community, you start recognizing people, recognizing names, and just interacting with each other, man. Like I said, I've met a lot of great people. Porter Stanley, thank you so much for the $25 super chat. I do greatly appreciate that. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks for the support. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, and it's always fun being there in the streams, interacting with everybody, man. Always great. Captain Pennsylvania says, I'm looking for some different indie comics now that I'm quarantined. Gonna look through your old videos. Yeah, and I've got more that I want to do. I want to start doing, because some of them I did like the first few issues, and then I didn't do it. I want to start doing some more overviews of the full series and different things like that, because some of them are available on trade paperback right now. Captain Pennsylvania says, I'm looking for some different indie comics now. I'm now that I'm quarantined. Oh, I just read that. What am I doing? But yeah, definitely, Cat. Go check it out. Doomsday Clock and Thor both telegraphed the crossover. Okay, did Doomsday Clock also? Yeah. I'm saying, I know it's been kind of going through there, like kind of crossing the stuff over. Like I remember when I read the Thor series, I was kind of like, this. Why does this seem a little odd? I was like, and then somebody else I heard other people starting to mention it, and then somebody mentioned the Doomsday Clock thing too. Porter says, no problem, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. I greatly appreciate that. Again, thanks for being here. Thank you. Yeah. So you think Marvel and DC are going to cross over again? Yeah, it looks like they've started it. I need more chicken nuggets. Says Nicolas Cage for MCU DCU crossover Superman. That would be kind of crazy because that was supposed to happen before. The old Superman movie that he was supposed to be in. That'd be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. That would be nuts. But I think at this point he'd have to be evil. He'd have to be evil Superman. He'd have to be evil Superman. Yeah, that's awesome. But all right, guys. Well, it looks like we've gone here for about an hour. I guess, like I said, guys. Just to recap, I did, went out and picked up some issues that had come out previous at my local comic book shop yesterday. New comics aren't coming out right now, so I did go out and still support my LCS by picking up a few issues, and then I also picked one up for one of my good friends, Dylan Comics, to get sent to him. He's gonna send me a list if there's a couple others out there that he needs, just so we're not paying all that shipping for one book. You know what I mean? So I showed you guys that. Also, guys, again, like I said, I got this Kill Crazy Nymphos attack here. Like I said, like stuff like this to me, again, is thanks to you guys, the community and the people that I've come across here on YouTube that come here to the channel and have helped me grow as here in the community, man. This book right here to me signifies signifies a point in my journey where I've met and crossed paths with some people, and people like you guys who help make things like this even possible, man. I can't even express how much getting this in the mail meant to me. Getting this book in, it really does mean a lot. It really does mean a lot. And like I said, all this stuff comes because of people like you guys being here, watching the videos, sharing them, liking them, interacting, and just being fucking cool people out there in the community. Again, these connections are real, man. They're real. Don't take them for granted. Don't take people for granted. Don't take anybody for granted, for that matter. You know what I mean? Because you just never know, right? You just never know. And again, I want to say thank you to Porter Stanley for the $25 super chat. I do greatly appreciate that, and thank you to all the people who have contributed to the channel. Like I said, guys, I also did back some Comics Gate books. I went out there and supported your boy Zach. I'm going to have Pandemic coming in the mail here pretty soon. I'm also going to have Iron Sights 2 Psychos, the first trade paperback and the second one, coming in the mail very soon. I will be doing some reviews on those, and I probably will do those just exclusively for members and Patreon supporters. I haven't got membership set up here on the channel yet, but I'll probably do that here eventually. Like I said, you guys can follow the links down in the description and go there and support the channel if you would like to. Again, thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel today. You all have a very good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.